Manila and St. Luke's Medical Center. Today, she continues to serve the community through her private practice at Vision Clear Eye Care Clinic in Binangon, Rizal, while maintaining hospital affiliations that allow her to reach more patients in need. Beyond her profession, she is a woman of many passions. She is an advocate of eye health, a servant of God, and a proud alumna of St. Martin Montessori School. She also Binangon and Home Bakers and Cooks, a group established during the pandemic to empower home bakers and cooks to grow their skills and creativity. Behind her success is a loving family who continues to support her journey. She is happily married to Don Edmund Q. Saxon and is a loving mother to Kelly Margaret and Kevin Evan, who inspire her in all that she does. Her life is a beautiful example of excellence, service, and dedication, not only to her field but also to her community. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and warm welcome that we present our commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Escolastica Mirasol Samson.
Hi graduates. Wow. Thank you for that gracious introduction. Ang haba ng hair ko, grabe. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Sige po graduates, you may now take your seats. Kumusta kayo? Kumusta kayo, children? Okay ba? I can hear you. Are you okay? Yes. How about ang ating mga parents? Kumusta po kayo, dear parents? Ayan. Alam niyo, medyo kinakabahan ako ngayon. I don't know why. Because this will be my second time to be a commencement speaker here at my alma mater. And syempre, while I'm addressing my speech, ayoko maging boring. So pwede ba habang nagsasalita ako, pwede ba kids, makinig kayo? Okay ba yun, kids? Alright? Okay. So let's now begin. So thank you very much for that gracious introduction. Ang payag ko dito sa picture na to, no? Kamukha ko ba? Ako ba? Walang sumasagot. Ako ba? Ang payag ano? Alright. To our respected principal, Mr. Jefferson Milan, esteemed department coordinator, Mrs. Ethelinda Oman, valued members of the faculty, dedicated teachers, supportive parents, and dear students. A pleasant evening to all of you. Good evening. It was 26 years ago when I was the one seated there in your seats. Wala pa itong building na to at wala pang pupungan ang court na ito. Imagine gano'ng katagal na yun. Dito kami nagte-training. Napakainit. Dito din palagi ang venue ng celebration ng Montessori Day, different programs, trainings, JS Prom. Yes, dito kami nag-JS Prom. Hindi sa Ponderosa. And so on. I remember this very ground, the same ground kung saan ako gumapang, gumulong, at tumakbo during our CAT training days and volleyball practices. Naalala ko pa yung canteen ni Kuya Jobert. Sino bang nakakaalala ng canteen ni Kuya Jobert? Parents, naalala niyo pa? Yes. Kung saan paborito namin bilhin yung combo na hotdog and rice na may ketchup mayonnaise na sausawan. Meron pa ba sa inyo na ngayon? Wala. Sa amin lang meron doon. I know yung ibang parents, sure na relate sila dito because some of them are also my schoolmates. Agree ba kayo, parents? Parang wala akong kausap na parents. Okay. So na kami yung time na yon. Sa kantin, kung saan may nakabot sa akin ng letter. Tapos, may nakasulat na, I trust you. Diba? I trust you, sabi. Di ko alam kung galit sa akin yung nagbigay ng letter na yon o baka naman, crush na lang talaga ako. Oh, kayo ba? May mga crush na ba kayo? Meron na? Ayun o, kinig yung isa o. Meron na daw. Yung shawarma na walang garlic sauce sa kantin. Ngunit, hot sauce lamang ang meron. Nag-taste kami noon kahit maanghang. Tapos ito pa, Sesto Cola lang yung available na paninda na inumin. Na-imagine niyo ba yun? Walang tubig, Sesto Cola lang. Alam niyo ba yung Sesto Cola, mga bata? Hindi na. Tanda ko pa noon, yung school service namin na LGS Jeep. Yes, LGS Jeep. At Saraw Jeep na pangpasada. Napatok ko umanda na palagi kaming excited umuwi dahil sigurado babangking na naman yun. Yes! Bumabangking yung school service namin noon. At sino ba naman ang makakalimot sa magagaling at magigiting nating mga guro? Yung English teacher ko noong grade 3 ako, na napakagandang magsulat ng calligraphy. Sino yun? Si Teacher Galing. Yung masipag at matyagang Filipino teacher namin noong grade 5 ako, na kapag nagpasulat ng buod ng istorya sa notebook, ay parang sinulat mo na rin ang buong libro. Sino yun? Si Teacher Joby. At sinong makakalimot sa math wizard naming guro na very strict na kinakatakutan namin lahat as if bawal gumiti sa classroom pero siguradong matututo ka. Sino yun? Sir Ronnie! Asan po Sir Ronnie? Answer! Eto, yung Japorms naming teacher na unang nagsuot ng 6-packet na jeans. Alam niyo yung 6-packet na jeans? Yung may bulsa dito? Alam niyo yun? Sino yun? Na always updated pagdating sa mga uso. Sino yun? Si Sir Ariel! Hi, Sir! Nalalaman na yung mga edad natin. Yung compassionate teacher namin na very understanding, na handa kang tulungan sa kahit anong concerns mo. She is just one chat away. Sino yun? Si Teacher Eddie. Pwede nyo rin utangan si Teacher. Joke lang po. Yung teacher namin noon na hindi halos nagagalit. Naalala ko, isang beses lang akong napagalitan dahil palagi akong may dalang sukulay sa bulsa. Grade 6 ako noon. Sino yun? Si Teacher Ethel! And also yung teacher namin na very caring at laging iniisip ang best para sa kanyang mga students. Na parang anak ang turing sa'yo and sometimes titikim siya sa baon namin. Sino yun? Teacher? Jazz! Hi, teacher! And, of course, yung coach namin sa volleyball. Kala mo, sir, makakalusot ka, sir. Na napakatinding magturo at sobrang higpit sa training. Pambihira. Kaya gumaling kami noon. And even up today, isa siyang legend sa volleyball. Wow, those were the days. And today, even up to date, I am awestruck na nakatayo ko ngayon sa harapan niyo. Honestly, at first, I was hesitant to accept the invitation to be your guest speaker. At the back of my mind, I said, bakit ako? But as I was writing this speech, it humbled me. It reminded me of where I came from. This institution that not only honed my skills, but shaped my character, taught me values, and gave me the confidence to stand here today. For that, I am deeply thankful and forever grateful. Sabi nga nila, once a Montessorian, always a Montessorian. Mga dragon, ika nga. Patingin nga kung mga dragon kayo. Diba? Graduates, a big congratulations to all of you. You did it! Palakpakan naman natin ang ating mga sarili. That means you survived your years of quizzes, projects, group work, and the hardest challenge of all, trying to stay awake during classes. O, baka may nakakatulog na dyan, ha? Kakaumpisa ko pa lang. But today is not just about finishing elementary school. Today is about the kind of person you will become as you move forward. I want to know, who among you wants to become a professional someday? Can I see your hands? Who among you wants to become a professional someday? Meron ba ditong gustong mag-doktor? Taas ang kamay, patingin. Meron ba ditong gustong mag-engineer? How about a teacher? A lawyer? An entrepreneur? Or a successful businessman? Meron? Yung iba daw wala. Okay. Now, meron akong i-share sa inyo. Alam niyo ba noon, ayokong mag-doktor. Kasi ang gusto ko talaga is to become a professional chef. But my parents did not allow me. They said na pumili daw ako ng ibang course. My second choice of career was to become a journalist, communication arts. Lalong ayaw ng mami ko. Hi ma, nandyan siya sa likod. Tapos naging popular yung course na nursing. So ayun, nag-enroll ako, pero after a year, hindi ako naging masaya. Then one day, naisip ko na lang na, sige na nga, susundin ko na lang yung gusto ng parents ko. And now, everything is clear to me. May purpose pala, kaya nandito tayo ngayon. And I have come to realize that obedience plays a key role. For it has carried me to where I am today. O diba? Siguro meron sa inyo na hindi pa sure kung anong kukuning course sa college. Although matagal pa naman yun, but take this from me. Ask your parents. Because your parents knows what's best for you. Kaya naman, palakpakan natin ang ating mga magulang. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy. Thank you, Mama and Papa. Salamat, Nanay at Tatay. Dahil sa inyo, kaya nandito kami ngayon. Yes, we all want to be successful in life. But the truth is, success is not only about reaching your dreams. It is also about how you live your life and how you treat others while chasing them. And that's exactly why today I want to share 4 simple ideas that can guide you not just to become successful, but to become a person you can be truly proud of. Ready na kayo? Introduction lang yun. Ito na yung formal speech. Okay? O, makinig kayo ha, mga bata. Kasi mamaya may Q&A portion tayo. Okay? Okay ba? Okay ba? Okay. My first point, number 1, choose kindness. You know, the world is increasingly filled with wickedness. Do you agree? Yung parang habang tumatagal, pasama ng pasama ang mundo. Nakakalungkot, di ba? Every single day, you will have a choice. A choice that will create a small or big impact in your life. You can choose to make fun of someone, or you can choose to encourage them. You can choose to ignore someone who needs help, or you can choose to help them. Kindness may seem like a small thing, right? But small things can have big effects. A kind word can make someone feel better. Helping a classmate can make someone feel less alone. And sometimes, a simple smile can change someone's entire day. Patingin nga ng mga ngiti nyo. Ayan, patingin nga. Ayaw mo ngiti ni ate. Patingin ng ngiti. Ayan. The world has long been crowded with harshness, rudeness, and selfishness. What it truly needs are people who choose kindness. Those who act with compassion, empathy, and integrity. Each one of us has the power to be that person, to make a difference, and so to fill the world with light where darkness too often prevails. So wherever you go, in high school, in college, or even your future career, remember this: always choose kindness. Now, question: who here has ever hurt someone's feelings, even by accident? Or who among you has offended someone else? Can I see your hands? Can I see your hands? Lahat tayo meron, di ba? Now, I have a challenge for you. Maybe right now, there's someone in your mind, someone you had misunderstanding with, or someone whose feelings you hurt. Today, choose kindness. Take that step, approach them, and say, I am sorry. Sige nga, patingin. Today, choose kindness. O diba? Ba't yung girls lang ang nagko-cooperate? How about yung mga boys? Yan, kung may mga nakaaway ka before, nakasamaan ka ng loob, today, choose kindness. Say, I am sorry. O diba? Diba ang sarap sa pakiramdam na walang kaaway? O wala mo nang iiyak. Umiiyak na yung isa. Di pa ako tapos. Wait lang. Di ba ang sarap sa pakiramdam na walang kaaway, walang kaalitan? Tama po ba? Girls, boys, tama po ba? Wala yan akong kausap. Tama po ba? Okay. So let us go forward, not just a Montessorian, but as bearers of kindness. Because even the smallest act of kindness can change the world. Second, bibilisan ko na lang. Stay humble. One day, many of you will achieve great things. Some of you will become doctors, engineers, artists, and even leaders. You may reach incredible success. But no matter how high you rise, never forget one thing. Stay humble. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself. It's about remembering that you did not get there alone. Behind every success are people who helped shape your journey. Your parents who supported you, your teachers who guided you, and your friends who stood by you. A truly humble person does not believe that they are better than others. Instead, they choose to listen, and to treat everyone with kindness and respect. Sabi nga ng anak ko, nung sumali siya sa declamation contest, the one who listens is the strongest of all. Hi, Marga. In fact, if you look at the greatest people in the world, you will notice something remarkable. They are often the most humble. Their strength is not just in their achievements, but in their character. Always remember this: the higher you go in life, the more humble you should become. Because true greatness is not measured by how far you rise, but by how grounded you remain. Because in the end, it's not your success that defines you. It's your character. Now, I want you to ask something. When you become successful someday, will you remember to stay humble? Louder. Will you remember to stay humble? I can hear you. Then say this with me. I will stay humble. Very good. Gising pa sila. Okay. Third point. Understand what true success really means. Yeah. Many people believe that success means having a lot of money, big houses, fancy cars, or expensive things. But let me tell you something important. That is not true success. Bonus na lamang yun. Because those things can be bought. But true success cannot. True success is not measured by how much you own. It is measured by who you are. Are you kind to others? Do you lift people up instead of bringing them down? Do you help those in need? Do you leave the world a little better than you found it? Because at the end of the day, titles will fade, money can disappear, and material things will not last. But your character, your kindness, your humility, your impact on others, that is what people will remember. So if you grow into someone who is kind, humble, and willing to help others, then no matter what path you take in life, you are already a truly successful person. Now, let me ask you, what kind of success do you want? The kind you can buy or the kind you can become? Pag-isipan nyo. If you choose true success, then say this with me together. I will choose character over riches. Yeah. Because in the end, true success is not about what we have, it's about who we are and how we make others feel. And finally, the fourth point I want to share with you. Malapit na matapos. Huwag na kayong bumitaw. Okay. Always honor God in your life. No matter where life takes you, never forget the one who gave you the gifts, talents, and opportunities you have today. Some of you are good at math. Some of you are great at sports. Some of you can sing, draw, lead, or make people laugh. Those gifts are not accidents. They are blessings. Honoring God doesn't always mean doing something big or dramatic. Sometimes it's simply being honest when no one is watching, doing the right things even when it's hard, helping someone who needs help, and being thankful for the blessings you receive. When you live with kindness, humility, and a grateful heart, you are already honoring God through your life. And when success comes, So graduates, as you move forward into the next chapter of your life, remember these 4 simple lessons. Okay, can you enumerate? What's the first one? Choose kindness. Second, stay humble. Third, understand true success. And fourth, always honor God. If you live by these 4 principles, I promise you something. Not only will you become successful, you will become the kind of person the world truly needs and the kind of person that God intended you to become. Because life is a journey. Prepare yourselves. May pahabol pa pala ako. Di pa tapos. Bilang isang nanay at eye care advocate, gusto ko lang kayong paalalahanan. Guys, look here. Guys, gusto ko lang kayong paalalahanan. Please, huwag mo namang sayangin ang oras nyo sa sobrang paggamit ng gadgets. Okay ba yun? Walang sumasagot. Okay ba yun? Okay, good. Young and strong pa kayo, bata pa kayo. Kaya ngayon, ang perfect time para i-explore ang skills, passions, at talents nyo. Okay ba yun? Okay ba? Thumbs up naman. Okay? Okay. Ngayon, gusto kong marinig mula sa inyo. Raise your hand kung excited kayong matuto at subukan ang mga bagong bagay. Patingin nga, kayo lang ang excited? Raise your hand if you're excited. And sabayan niya ng hiyaw, yes! Wow! Okay, tama! Yan ang spirit. Be excited. Yan ang palagi kong sinasabi sa anak mo pag magpe-perform siya. Be excited to perform. Tandaan nyo, this is your moment to discover the best version of yourself. Kaya, go out there, explore, and let your talents shine. Now, before I end this message, I want you to remember this. Please take note. Hindi kailangan maging perfect. Okay? Ang mahalaga, you keep trying. You keep learning, and you believe in yourself. Okay ba yun? Be a blessing to others. Instead of asking yourself, what will I benefit from this? Try telling yourself, what can I do for or serve others? So tonight, bago kayo kumain sa bahay kawayan, or sa Max Restaurant, or sa Shakey's, kami dyan na kami sa 1968 yards kakain. I want you to remember this moment. This very moment that one day it's going to be your turn. That one day you will look back and see how far you've become. Who knows? That one day you may be the one standing here on this stage delivering your own commencement speech. That one day, you will make your parents, your teachers,